as somehow the most interesting thing they can do for social media is making the Japanese uncomfortable. So much that there's now posters specifically stating,
Alright, this next story is entitled Japan is sick of you.
What?
They tired of it. They got
Japan is sick of you.
No, Japan has had enough.
Of what?
Mic check.
1, 2.
They had enough of rowdy Negroes coming to their country dancing. It's basically they got no nigga dancing signs in Japan.
What, TikTok? That's where it started at in Japan. Yeah?
No, you're not listening to me. Nigger dancing. Hard R on that one. No, I'm kidding. It's not a hard R. It's a.
nuisance content creators continue to plague Japan.
Oh yeah, this one is from Decoy Voice. He's a Japanese man or a Chinese man or an Asian man with a very deep voice, and it's supposed to be like a decoy or something. What? Like Captain Sulu.
And as somehow the most interesting thing they can do for social media is making the Japanese uncomfortable. So much that there's now posters specifically stating,
Come on, son.
Look at that.
Why we gotta be buffoonish everywhere they go, man? And I ain't gonna say we because it's not all. All it takes is very, very
no nigga dancing.
Percent.
It ain't no ballroom.
And that's what that says in Japanese. No nigga dancing.
It say no circus performance here.
No buffoonery.
Knock it off, niggas. You about to put y'all out of our country.
Son, stop. Son,
That's basically what they saying.
What happened?
Japan is not a theme park directed at somebody. So we'll go into the translations of those signs.
We know, dude.
How social.
No, I like him. I wasn't.
Yeah, brother. He be doing this thing.
I was just stating facts. He's got a deep voice. He's an Asian man.
Yeah.
Media sites turn a blind eye to monetizing those unemployed behaviors, and why this is becoming such an issue that Japan had to make signs reminding people to have common decency. As the man that ran that
They had to remind people.
Yeah, you know what people they had to remind.
TikTok has regular videos on YouTube where he sounds super reasonable, so it's confusing how he could be so short-sighted with his Japan antics. As his group of tourists went to Japan to basically use their country as a background for their mediocre dance moves. Now, I do understand that there is an entire genre.
Right, like you said, that's where it started.
I don't think that's Japan, though.
Yeah.
That's in LA.
Yeah, but they still don't want your black ass faces dancing all around them. Dance your own damn country.
Of dancing in public that thrives on social media, where they can get millions of views for doing so. And I'm obviously not doing videos criticizing those girls, not because of double standards, but because while on the surface they're all dancing in public to feature real-time reactions to their performances, it's just that these girls did it to feature the dances, while those TikTok tourists seem to feature the discomfort. As look at his view count when he's dancing in New York City, or bothering people in their subways. It's not notable, so nobody cares to watch, which are terrible view counts for someone with nearly 2 million followers. But then he can get millions of views through nuisance content, as obviously everybody is uncomfortable with him, so he records, saves, and uploads this specific take to get the viewer engaged enough to watch the remaining 15 seconds of dancing. And his audience calls him out, saying this isn't New York City, begging him to just leave these people alone, pointing out just because you can doesn't mean you should. And that wasn't the only video featuring his team forcing random Japanese people to be in their TikTok.
What's wrong with that? This is like a beautiful place to breakdance. First of all, it's a wooden.
Son, don't do that, son. They're basically harassing people over there. Nobody want to see that shit.
The subway is wooden. It's made for breakdancing,
No,
nigga.
it's not made for breakdancing.
You ever seen Japanese breakdancers? They the best.
They ain't doing it on the subway.
Well, I mean,
and they ain't just doing it with random people. So you getting off from work, you tired. We'll see your stupid ass jumping around, flipping around somewhere, man.
What if you really
take yours? What?
All right, here we go.
Where it seems like cruelty is the content, and somehow TikTok looks the other.
He's just trying to give it an Usher dance.
Son, he's wrong, son.
Way, labeling it as performed or supervised by professionals. Do not
All right, he a professional. He ain't touch her.
So he gotta go all the way to Japan.
I can't. He playing the I ain't touch you game. You ever had a little kid play that shit with you?
Yeah, as a kid, stop.
I'm not touching you.
What I'm telling you is they just doing this for clout, man. It's some clout chasing shit. Yeah, you gotta go all the way to another country to do that shit.
Because they think that Japanese ain't gonna smoke their ass.
Yeah, what's gonna happen is they're gonna run up on the wrong person.
Right.
They're gonna be tired of you.
They're gonna find out.
One of them. Yeah,
They're gonna find
Taiwan
out.
gang members or
Find out,
something.
yeah, karate movies is real, nigga.
Yeah.
Slap your Cash App in your profile doesn't mean you're a professional, and judging by their mediocre moves, even by TikTok standards, I don't think these are professional dancers. They're just bullies, as these grown men only
I'm gonna call them bullies. Yeah.
seem to want to bother the students, as this dude
Oh, that's true.
seems to be keeping a careful eye on them while grabbing his girl, and they never seem to bother anybody like that.
He's a nigga that would stomp you the fuck out. Slide your ass up here.
Put
Not
this
to
knife
mention
in
all
you.
the girls holding their skirts as their signature move is sliding towards strangers. Now, I would like to think that that wasn't the intention, but intention and interpretation can be completely different, especially when you're a foreigner that doesn't even speak the language. As all these poor girls see are these very large men sliding towards them, not only disrespect
The big black niggas sliding around.
Right. Looking up their skirts.
Wow, these
Right.
niggas is
That
huge.
the goofy ass face and shit.
their cultural norms, but her personal boundaries as well, so she doesn't know what he might do next, as you don't need to speak Japanese to know this means leave me alone, and I just can't imagine anybody that's trying to build their brand online, recording this, uploading it, and not understanding that this is going to forever ensure you will never land anything legitimate, as no brand or dance company in the world is going to take a risk on this resurfacing. And if this was just a one-off incident, maybe I could somewhat understand how they didn't realize Japan is in New York City. But judging by his TikTok page, which is in reverse chronological order, the video of them bothering people in the Japanese subway got millions of views. So they immediately returned to it, and keep in mind there was other subway footage that has since been removed. And what's worse is other
Oh, that
clout
little
chasing
dude right
idiots
there, they done locked him up.
Yeah, he be wilding.
Yeah, he a wild little kid. He like a little Somalian dude, little
Right, right.
Somalian pirate.
He went over there and just he be.
Yeah.
I am the captain now. They like,
Right, I
"Nigga."
do whatever I want.
Of what?
Till they jammed his ass up.
Till they
His
jammed
man
me the
was like,
fuck
"Yo,
up."
I'm out of here.
Cause they don't remember back in the days when the people went to Singapore and smoked a joint and got their fucking asses whipped. Remember that? That was a long time ago. Singapore, they catch you doing. I think they was doing something less than that. I think they like spit gum on the street or
Something.
spray paint.
They caned him. They took some
Caned
sugar
him.
cane and whipped
like
across.
36 fucking wop, 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 and then get the fuck out of here.
That's what they need.
Yeah, straight up.
see these videos going viral, so they copycatted those actions in other Asian countries right after. This just sets the terrible precedence of tourists treating high-trust societies like Korea or Japan as a playground and the only way they can finally get people to pay attention to them, further deepening Japanese people's prejudices against us.
Right.
As Japan straight up has a MAGA movement now, where I don't know if they just like the concepts of borders, conservatism overall,
Chinese
or
Trump.
maybe just the meat.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
fucking
they got a
Trump.
Japanese Trump. son.
We will make
That nigga had to right, yeah,
the hell
take it
is-
easy.
America proud again. We will make America safe again.
But we're now seeing
okay.
posters saying no circus performances here in both
Cause they figured Trump would get these niggas the fuck up out of here.
Send Trump over there,
Can you pick up these niggas, please?
please. Send him
Japanese in
somewhere.
English, saying Japan is not a theme park, crossing out a guy with a very specific haircut, not commonly known to the Japanese. Also posting a sign that definitely couldn't be made in America, illustrating 3 individuals bothering an otherwise peaceful subway car. That roughly translates to, have manners, be aware of your surroundings, and care about the people around you. Specifically, be quiet in the car. Now, I know people would be offended by their particular choices in animals, but I really wonder if
It was monkeys. That's why he blacked it out. It probably was monkeys. Damn, I was mad I couldn't see it.
whoever made this poster
Don't cut his dick off, dog.
I just want to see what kind of monkeys they
Ain't
choose.
racist. What kind of monkeys they use?
Cause it was blacked out. Look. He's like,
Don't know that.
don't fuck around the subway.
and care about the people
Yeah, cause they probably hanging on these things. That's monkeys.
And monkeys. Yeah.
That's monkeys. Probably a gorilla, nigga.
Stop, man. It's probably chimpanzees or something.
I wish I could have seen it.
around you. Specifically, be quiet in the car.
So the Japanese is foxes, and they saying